Alright, so how do I restrict people from editing my Word document? Greetings, you're welcome. Let me show us. Quite simple. Yes, so I have some Microsoft Word document here, but I think let me open a different one. Of course, that may be okay. So I have, let's say I have a cover letter here. So I have this document that I don't want anybody to do any kind of editing on it, right? So the entire document is here. So how do I make sure that people don't edit this document? First of all, you're on Microsoft Word like this. Okay, so you go to if I come to references, no, you go to any of the tabs here, practically review. And so under the review, I'm going to highlight the entire work. So Control A, it will highlight everything because I don't want them to. So if I do that, I'll come and click on this, and then I will simply come and say edit restriction. So allow only, you see. So when I do this, if I click on this small box here, allow only this type of editing in the document. So no changes, read only. It means that only people, only reading can be done. You cannot do any kind of changes, or you see, you can't do any editing. You can't highlight you can't underline anything here. So when you have finished, yes, start enforcing the protection. So when you click down here, so it's going to ask me enter a new password. Maybe if I have a password, and so I'm going to enter my password, and then I'm going to enter that particular password again. And so and then I'll enter the password again and say, all right, user authentication. Authenticate owners. What is it? Authenticated owners can remove document protection. The document is encrypted and restricted access is enabled. So if I click OK here, then that's all that I am talking about. So let me go back to this. I actually want to. So there are two things here. Either I use a password or I could use user authentication. Okay, so I prefer to use the password. So let me type the password again. So I have here, then I'll repeat the same password just to be sure. And then when I finish, I click OK. Now the document is is being protected. So I'm going to close this window right now, and then you look at something. So if I take this document to someone and I want the person to be able to, let's say, edit it, or if I send it to someone, it will be difficult for that person to be able to do any kind of editing on it. Okay, so the whole document has been protected. You cannot do anything on the document any longer. You can't you can't make any kind of changes. Now let me go through the process again. I said that so I'm closing that part, and so I'm going to go there again and look for the cover letter again and open it, and so you can see something is blinking around here. So what is it? If you check very well, now my cursor is blinking around here. I want to do something like this, maybe, but you can see that they are saying that your permission. They are telling me that yeah, I need some kind of permission. So let me close this again, and you come here. Let's assume that this date is wrong, so I want to change the date. So if I come here and if I highlight it, I can start typing. So if I'm typing, nothing happens. So you can see I'm trying to type, nothing happened. You can't make any changes around here unless you remove the restriction from it. And then this is how we are able to protect a document. I can come here like this. You can see that I've highlighted, but when I highlight, check on top here, you see that all the editing or the formatting commands and everything, it has faded off. There's nothing. I can't change it to bold, I can't change it to italics, I can't do anything to it. The document has been protected. Nothing can be changed on it. You see, if I come here, whatever you do, you can try to, because it's read only, so I can do this. But if I come here and I right click on it, you see that everything here has been what has been muted. I can only find synonyms or translate, but there's nothing I can do about it. So maybe I can copy it to a different document, and then maybe, but I could have also restricted copying in such a way that you won't be able to copy it. So this is the easiest way to be able to make sure that your document is protected. So now when I send this document to you, before you can edit it, okay, so what is it? Let me come here like this and then put this, unless of course you come and click on reference, review, come to this particular place, and then I'm going to say stop protection. So if I do this, and then it's going to ask me of my password. So if I send this document to you and I want you to edit it, unless I send you my password before you will be able to do any kind of editing on it. So if I come, I can now do let's say that's my password. I put that there, and you see that now the restriction has been removed. If I now come here and I want, if I'm typing, you can see that I can now type, and then everything will be everything will follow. And you can also see that now if I highlight anything here, you can see that all these comments are now active. Initially they were all faded, so now I can change it to bold, and then I can take it back to the way it was. This is how we actually restrict editing of a document. All right, thank you. If you enjoy my videos, why don't you share for others to also learn something from it? Thank you.